Max Rose is a Democratic congressman currently representing New York's 11th district, which covers Staten Island and parts of Brooklyn. And he's running for re-election in 2020 by taking an interesting strategy. He is running by sounding like a Republican. I'm not kidding you. I am not joking. That is his campaign strategy. So, some facts about Max Rose. He won his first election, his congressional election, in 2018. He's a freshman congressman, and now he's running for re-election in 2020 against the Republican challenger, Nicole Malliotakis. So, he recently put out a campaign ad against his Republican challenger that's indistinguishable from the type of ad that a generic Republican would take out against a generic Democrat. Let's take a look at this ad and then discuss some more.
I'm Max Rose, and I approve this message.
Now I got to deal with all these questions about Trump. Whatever, I never really endorsed him. I never really was out there campaigning for him. I was never really a supporter of his.
What is Trump doing well right now?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
That ad was pretty wild. If I were to take that ad, take that video, and show it to someone, and then ask them what political party they think that ad came from, 9 times out of 10 they would tell you that that's a Republican ad taken out against a Democrat. This is not a strategy that works at all. So, first off, I'll, give Max Rose some leeway in saying that Staten Island and Brooklyn District 11, Congressional District 11, is a Republican-leaning district. It leans +3. The district went for Obama +5 in 2012, and then went for Donald Trump +10 in 2016. So it is a conservative-leaning district. But the fact of the matter is, you don't appeal to Republican voters in a conservative district. You go to the left and you try to inspire Democrats to come out and vote. You won't win Republican voters. It's just not going to happen. We saw this playbook. We saw it happen with Heidi Heitkamp. We saw this happen with Claire McCaskill. We saw this happen with Joe Donnelly. When a Democrat pretends to be a Republican, they lose. That's just what happens. So Max Rose attacking his Republican challenger from the right is going to make him lose this election. It's de facto suppressing Democratic votes. Do you think a Democrat is going to want to go out and vote for the person that's sounding like a Republican? No. They are not going to want to vote between Republican light and Republican. And then when the Republicans go out to vote, do you think they're going to vote for Republican light or Republican? They're going to go for the actual legitimate Republican. So Max Rose putting out this ad by saying Nicole Malliotakis opposes the border wall, Nicole Malliotakis supports sanctuary cities, and Nicole Malliotakis doesn't support Donald Trump. You sound like a Republican, man. These are all Republican talking points against the party that you're supposed to represent. So when it comes to November, and when you don't have the support needed to win, it's going to be no surprise why this is something that happened. Because you took a sharp turn to the right, and you started sounding like a Republican. When given the choice to vote an actual Republican in a Republican-leaning district, the district's Republicans are going to go Republican all the time.